Hey, welcome back to another episode of ReaperCast. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of new cards and then also some cards that have been confirmed in the Ghosts of the Past set, so that's definitely going to be very interesting. But of course we're going to start off with the two new cards that are coming out in Dawn of Majesty. So the first card we have here is called Aero Pixie. It's a Wind Fairy Tuna effect monster with 200 attack and defense, and it's a level 1. First effect, once per turn has a quick effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls that is in their card's column. Move this card you control to another of your main monster zones, and if you do, move the target to your opponent's main monster zone that is in this card's current column. Then place one burning counter on that opponent's monster. Now that's actually really great because of the fact that you could actually potentially block off your opponent's plays on the following turn. If you actually shut down their link zones, then this would actually be quite an amazing card. So I could see this card being a tech, not to mention the fact that it's a quick effect as well, meaning if you did this during your opponent's turn, you're definitely going to have quite a great disruptor there for their plays. Second effect, monsters lose 200 attack and defense times the number of burning counters on them, which is just an added bonus, but mainly the first effect is definitely a very desired effect, and being that it's a fairy tuna as well, it does make it quite interesting. I could see it being played in a good variety of decks. I mean, decks that uses Wind Witches or any synchro deck in general would definitely work with this. But you could also incorporate it into decks that are not so much like that. So for example, it is a fairy monster, so if you wanted to play it in a fairy deck, yeah, potentially that could work if there are some kind of searches for fairy monsters. And mind you, being that it's a fairy monster, if you play Valhalla, you could actually just special summon this out for free. And being that it's a great disruptor anyway, it's going to be quite fantastic. I could actually see this card kind of being on the equivalent side of a hand trap, because even though it's not a hand trap, it does actually have a disruption effect during your opponent's turn, or rather during either player's turn, which does make this quite interesting indeed. I'm just gonna correct myself right here. It doesn't say once per turn during either player's turn, but it is still a quick effect, so you could actually just activate it whenever you want. But I do actually see one limitation to it, and that is it's probably not going to be able to be activated during your opponent's turn. You can only activate it during your turn, but even so, seeing it as a disruptor in that particular sense is still great. It's just not as amazing as I initially thought it would be. But also consider the fact that it's a level 1, so if you play 1 for 1, that's pretty good. Moving on here, we have the second card. This is called Sam Bell the Reuniter, a spellcaster pendulum effect monster. It's wind, level 3, attack 1400, defense 1300, and it's a scale 7. Pendulum effect, you can only use this pendulum effect of this card's name once per turn. If you have a pendulum monster card with the same level as this card in your pendulum zone, you could destroy this card in your pendulum zone, and if you do, special summon that card. That's not particularly bad. I mean, that actually opens up your pendulum zones once more, so it's definitely very amazing there. Monster effect, you can only use the monster effect of this card's name once per turn. If another monster is special summoned to your field while this card is in your monster zone, you could special summon one monster of the same level as this card from your hand. That's not necessarily a bad card. I actually like both of their effects, they're definitely quite nice, and being that this is a level 3, obviously it's going to be not as great, given that it would be amazing if it was level 4, but even so, in level 3s you could actually make this work in certain decks, and being that this is also a wind monster, could work in decks like Speedroids, Wind Witches. I mean, you could definitely combo off quite well with this particular card on its own. However, of course, we do want to talk about the main thing of interest today, and that would be the Ghosts from the Past full set list. This is very amazing because we're getting quite a lot of cards. This is definitely one of the most hyped up sets for 2021, so we have a lot to look forward to. There are a lot of new cards, and right over here I'm looking down the list. We can't go over all of them, of course, but just to name a few as an example, we have here Vampire Voivod. Definitely very interesting to see that vampires are getting support again. We have some Laval support, we have Hieratic support, we have Neshadol, Genius and Neshadol or Hell Shadow Hollow. Very interesting cards. More Shadow support, really awesome. We have Necros support, we have Fairy Tail support, we have Galaxy Eyes support, Time Thief support, and we even have obviously the new archetype, the Sun Avalon, which is definitely going to be really amazing, and seeing that it's introduced in this particular set, I am very excited indeed. We're also getting another new archetype, which is the Starry Knight, which is also very interesting. We're getting plenty of support here for Dragoonides as well, bunch of new cards, very interesting of course. We're getting here a new Red Supernova Dragon, very amazing for the Archfiend deck or the Red Dragon Archfiend deck in general. A bunch of more hieratic cards as well, definitely amazing, mostly reprints of course, but hey, it just encourages you to actually build the deck, so that's definitely fantastic. We also are getting the Time Thieves reprinted as well, which is definitely very nice, alongside the new cards that are printed out in this set. Then of course we have some more individual card support. For example, we have some cards like Archbrave Dragon, a great reprint. We have Armed Dragon level 10 being a reprint here, which is fantastic. We have Evil Thorn, which is played in Plants or the Rose Dragon decks. We have here Madolche Pudding Cess being a reprint. We have Thestalos, the Mega Monarch, being a reprint. We even have some Raid Raptors and Cosmo support, absolutely amazing. I mean, there's just so many different archetypes that's actually getting support in here, and this is just really nice. Because Ghost Rares are technically coming back in this, it's also going to be quite amazing, quite exciting for a lot of people, because it's just something that's quite well loved as a rarity. We have some Metal Foe support, we have some Hero support, just a great plethora of cards that we could actually look forward to. But of course we move on all the way to the bottom here, and we can see that they also reprinted Fogged Blade, which is very nice for Phantom Knights. We have Cosmojo, the Metal Foes cards. Evenly Matched is actually getting reprinted here, so that means don't just go out and buy Evenly Matched at this point, just get it in this and it will definitely be quite amazing. But of course we have our Ghost Rares confirmed. We have here Dark Magician as a Ghost Rare, definitely quite appropriate. We also have here Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon being a Ghost Rare. Very interesting that it's not Blue Eyes himself, but I guess it's fine. I mean, Alternative White Dragon is a staple, it's a fan favorite at this point, and although I expected Blue Eyes White Dragon to be the antithesis to Dark Magician to have a Ghost Rare, unfortunately it's not, but that's okay. I mean, Alternative White Dragon is still great. We're also getting a Ghost Rare here for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This card might seem kind of out of the blue, but keep in mind that Crystal Wing can be summoned out via Ultimaya Zolkin, and keep in mind that Synchros now have definitely improved. A lot of decks can actually incorporate Ultimaya Zolkin, and then Ultimaya Zolkin can obviously bring out your Crystal Wing. So seeing it get the Ghost Rare treatment, I am definitely very happy about that. However, to follow suit on that, we are also getting here Firewall Dragon as a Ghost Rare. Absolutely stunned, absolutely happy about this. Firewall Dragon is one of my most favorite monsters in the game, so seeing that it's getting a Ghost Rare treatment, I am very happy about this. And of course it came off the ban list, meaning we could actually just play it as well, which is just amazing. And finally we have Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos being a Ghost Rare as well, definitely fantastic. As an overall, I'm definitely quite pleased about this particular set. It's definitely very nice. Definitely let me know what you guys actually think about this. I do actually see this being the best set of 2021. Of course, we do have the Megatins coming as well. We also have quite a few new structure decks like the Sacred Beast structure deck. Well, not the Sacred Beast, but the Egyptian God structure deck. Definitely very exciting there. But do you guys actually think this might be the best product of the year? Who knows? I mean, it would be a great start. Well, not really a great start, but it would be great to actually release this product in 2021. It will definitely change things up, and yeah, it's a major improvement. I could definitely see this being sold out on the first day, so definitely pre-order these. But this was pretty much it, so if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely drop a like and share this video, it really helps. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you all next time.